things you say no to can so often be as powerful in your business as the things that you say yes to. I've had some really great conversations this morning with a couple of my mentoring clients, and one in particular, we talked quite a lot about the things that perhaps she needs to start saying no to in her business. Now, when I have these conversations with people, it often starts out being triggered by feelings of burnout or worries about feelings of burnout. Now, burnout is where you've lost interest, you've lost the passion, you've lost the energy and the drive, and you're feeling depleted by your business. And that can lead to significant mental health concerns if you are feeling like you're trapped in your business, you've got no joy in your business, and you can't see a way out. Like, it can be like really full on. So in my profession, in the mental health professions, there's a lot of conversations that go on around burnout and some of the things that we can do to prevent it. And a lot of my peers, we're really often on the watch for signs in ourselves around burnout. So when any of my business coaching clients say to me, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment, I will dig deep. What exactly are you talking about here? Like, what is this feeling? What is it that's leading to you feeling like you might be either burning out, burnt out, or at risk of burning out? So the conversation I had this morning was so fulfilling because it was a great opportunity to explore some of the things that this particular client of mine was experiencing in her business, some of the things that just weren't bringing her joy. She really wasn't looking forward to doing those particular tasks. And what was my advice to her? Write a list of all of the things that you feel so cross about having to do, that you really hate having to do. Write a list, and the next time someone asks you to do one of those things in your business, to provide one of those services, you can say no. I don't have capacity to take that on right now. Or no, that's not within my interest area or within my scope. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm not available for that, but I can recommend somebody who might be. So practice saying no to the things that deplete your energy, because those are the first things that are going to drive you towards burnout. But also by reducing your exposure to those things, by reducing the list of things that you hate doing and increasing your attention to the things that bring you joy and speak to your passion areas in your business, means that you are going to have that much more enjoyment in your work. And bringing fun and joy and passion and interest and engagement into the work that you do in your business means that your clients are going to get that much more out of you. It means that you're going to provide those clients with a much better service than if you're dragging yourself towards doing the things that you hate doing. You know that feeling where you have to drag yourself towards doing something because you said you'd do it and now you wish you hadn't said yes? We've all done it, right? So I want you thinking today about all of the things that are dragging you down. I want you to think about all of the things that aren't meeting your ultimate goals for your business. I want you to think about the working relationships that aren't working out for you, aren't serving your goals, and start writing a list of all of those things so that you can start saying no to them. So this afternoon actually, I had a really great meeting with someone who's going to be working alongside me, providing some video content. I'm really excited. Really excited. Can't tell you how exciting this is actually. Now, this is a potential working relationship. Now, when I say potential, he and I got along like a house on fire. I think we're going to do awesome stuff together. We both went away from the meeting feeling really excited, but we also were grown up enough to be comfortable with the conversation, including a caveat, which was, let's do a little bit of this stuff together. Let's see how it feels working with each other, and then let's make a forward plan from there if we both agree that it's a positive working relationship for us. Because neither one of us wants to be dragged down, in his words, dragged down the rabbit hole of feeling stuck in a working relationship that isn't going to work out for us. So whether it's tasks, whether it's working relationships, whether it's partnerships, whether it's people that you're delegating stuff to, whatever it might be really clear on how you're feeling about it. Is that serving you? Is it filling up your energy bucket, or is it punching a hole in the bottom of your energy bucket and leaching that energy out? This is something you need to go away and think about. This is something you need to spend a little bit of time sitting with, but you can start today by saying no to something. So the next time you feel like you're on autopilot to say yes to all the things, take a deep breath, a deep breath. That's shorthand for a deep breath, Take a def and pause and say no. Now you can say no nicely. You can say no, thank you. You can say, look, I don't think that's for me. Thanks very much. Or look, I just don't have capacity, or I don't have time, or, I think so-and-so would be far more suited to that task than me. So have a think about all of the things that you feel obliged to say yes to. Start putting some boundaries in place. It serves your niche. If you are clear about what interests you and what energizes you in your business, you will be able to be clear in what you say yes to and what you say no to, and that will serve as a really healthy boundary setting exercise for you, protecting your mental health within your working space. Because when we're energized, when we're drawn to do our work and to do it well, it provides us that positive feedback. It provides us that positive feedback loop, if you like. We're doing work that we enjoy. We get good feedback about the work that we've done, and so we feel good again about having done the work in the first place. So have a think about the boundaries you've got in place. Have a think about where you've got some boundaries that have fallen over, and maybe you need to re-erect those boundaries. Maybe you need to practice holding firm some of your boundaries. I know a lot of you struggle with that. A lot of you have ideas about where you want to set your boundaries, but then you struggle to hold the line. You struggle to stand firm in that boundary. So I want you to remember that when you're clear and you give a clear yes or no answer, you're helping the person who's making the request of the thing that you don't want to do move faster to someone who does want to do that job. So instead of hesitating, instead of umming and ahhing, instead of saying yes and then being slow to provide the service, instead of saying yes and doing a half-assed job because you don't love it, say no. Give them a recommendation, if you can, of somebody else who might really enjoy to do that work. Sometimes this is where recruitment is a really handy additional tool in your team. If you recognize that your business is getting requests for a certain service that you personally don't want to do, but you know others out there might, use that as a focus for recruitment. I would love to recruit somebody who wants to do all of the, I'm plucking things out of the air, couples counselling, or all of the house painting, or all of the video editing, or whatever it might be that's specific to your business. The stuff that you don't want to do and someone else might, there might well be a role there for someone on your team to fill that particular gap. So go and have a think. Write yourself a list of the things that you hate to do and practice saying no thank you, and focusing your energies on the things that fill you up, bring you joy, help you to feel focused, and give you that positive feedback loop of doing a good job, getting positive feedback, and being inspired to do more of that. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.